Итак, всем привет. Сегодня у нас уже 4-я серия. Так, что там у нас? Вернитесь в класс профессора.
What I wouldn't give for a pint of sweet golden mead.
Так, о, работяга чисто здесь кайфует. Странно только, что он от меня убежал.
Reparo. Lumos. Accio. Revelio.
Интересно. Уж какое-то еще будет потом заклятие.
Lumos.
Интересненько. Как это заутать-то непонятно даже. С FPS, блин, в этой игре странно она себя так ведет. Понимаю. Работает, работает, хоп, не работает. Блин, туда промазал маленько. Так, что наверх? А профессора-то и нету.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Только сейчас меня заметил, что ли?
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough.
Там какой-то
In
камушек
fact, the
блестит
book was below
на
the
фоне.
restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return.
Я превосходно справляюсь.
You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Я уж очень хочу посмотреть, что это. Сундучок. Хилка. Ничего больше полезного нету.
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Классное письмо, да?
As soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Я бы на палочках замахнулся бы немножко. Она меня типа в Хогсмит, да, позвала?
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Новое заклятие, это тоже неплохо. Я бы на палочках бы сначала бы замахался. Я вот не помню, где это было. Занятия по травологии. Они, наверное, здесь в заданиях отдельных, да? Вот они, скрещенные палочки. Можно сразу тут поближе. О, нифига, там что-то наверху летает. Давай сюда. Так, давай сначала на манекене.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Ага, прикольно. Заклинания-то этого нет у меня. Ща, погодь.
Incendio. Leviosa.
That's it.
Incendio.
Ой, блин, не то. Перепутал. Извиняюсь. Что-то единичка не прожалась почему-то.
Accio. Incendio.
Вот это комба жесткая.
Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Без тебя я бы не справился. Ладно,
You've been a
давай.
great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Plus, you'll be even more formidable in crossed wands. Other duelists had better beware.
Так, что, давай попробуем. Махач
Hello, Lucan.
попробуем.
Is the final round of cross wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough
Опять
to
все
win
бутылки
it
сейчас
all.
здесь просру,
Ready
потому
for a
что
shot at
забываю щит юзать.
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Ну давай.
Yes, Natty.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
Че, их теперь четверо будет? Ох, ё-моё. Так, пробивайте красные щиты, используя заклинание с высоким уровнем, также поджигающее заклятие инцендио. Привязка к цели капсулок, ну и переключаться между целями.
Incendio. Accio.
Leviosa, take Confringo.
Блин, ну ты опять забываю.
Stupid one.
Leviosa. Accio. Incendio. Accio.
Leviosa. Come on.
Reparo. Incendio.
Act like a winner.
Leviosa.
You're better than that.
Accio. Leviosa. Incendio.
There goes my wager.
Expelliarmus.
Accio. Leviosa.
Блин, все под желтыми чисто щитами.
Incendio.
Красота-то какая. Она, слушай, в этот раз прям молодец.
You've won the tournament!
I'm just pleased to have done as well as I did.
And we're pleased to have such a gracious champion. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And
Там
so
накидку
it is
вроде
my
дают.
great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you.
Неужели я этого заслуживаю?
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
В этот раз подруга-то моя нормально им тоже напихала. Вообще шикарно. Так, 7-й уровень, кстати. У меня там была шмоточка, и можно было вот здесь, по-моему. Вот оно. Помоднее. Сюда еще теперь что-то можно вставлять, что ли? Внешку можно менять. Не, пускай такая будет. Какие-то, может быть, руны или что-то такое можно будет вставлять потом. Так, что по плащам у меня? Ну, у меня самый модный стоит. Так, ладно. Получается, карта и на следующее задание. Так, я думаю, вот этот сделаем. По травологии. Может быть, как раз, кстати, лечебное зелье выучу. А то бульоны все кончаются. А хилиться-то и надо. Так, а что, давай, может, туда переместимся. Давай хотя бы сюда. Да, я так понимаю, что если ты костер, короче, не проходил, то ты туда и не телепортируешься. То есть надо к ним прям подходить. О, это что? Ленора. Какая-то еще дамочка. Давай возьмем у нее задание.
Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
Ну, конечно, буду разбираться в итоге.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
Ну, давай попробуем. Че, люмус надо здесь? Это ж люмус, да, у меня?
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Так, и что нам это дает? Как будто бы она смотрит куда-то под лестницу. Где есть пузатик? Где-то тут, наверное, под лестницей. Вот оно, да.
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it?
Ну, тут бабочка какая-то.
Lumos.
Бабочку туда привезти. А, ну вот, здесь же. А что она не... Убрать надо ли? Ага.
I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Да не так уж и сложно. На самом-то деле.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
Я не скажу. Пришел похвастаться, что удалось. Да не, я не скажу.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Meat, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
Интересно, блин, еще одно задание, что ли?
I really have made a mess of things.
Lumos.
Ладно, давай с побочками потом. А то я так понимаю, их здесь много. Пора травками заниматься.
Is she growing Punja's onion again?
Чё, этих не будем доставать, как в фильме? Крикучих этих, как их звали-то, уже забыл.
Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root.
О, корень мандрагоры.
Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears.
Классика.
Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. Quickly, place your mandrake in the new pot and pack down the soil. The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
Ты что, все, что ли, серьезно? Что я здесь выучил? Как пересаживать?
Planting Dittany at our potting tables. You can all...
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Что за дополнительным уроком?
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting Dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a
Маленький
vital
стенд.
ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion.
Нужно что, бадьян посадить, да? Ну вот, да. Рябиновый отвар через 10 минут будет готов.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Так, ну пойдем капусточку делать.
Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there. But your lead. Nice work in defense against the dark arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh.
Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on, grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your fingers. I almost lost a thumb once. Don't worry.
Так, листья бадьяна мне не помешают.
Trust me. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it.
Revelio.
Замочек.
Accio.
Так, удерживайте тап на открыть круговое меню. Ага. Получается капусточку, да? Что мы ей делаем потом? А, вот.
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a
Поддержка от капусты. То, что мы заслужили.
You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Так.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Так, ну все. С травологией мы все. Тут еще 5 минут. Да. Мне, скорее всего, письмецо пришлет. Я бы тут еще пошарился, может, какие-нибудь еще травушки собрать можно. О, бадьян мне не помешает. Ну, тут вообще подвал какой-то.
Revelio. Lumos.
Интересный какой-то сундук. Ладно. Возможно, я пока их не могу открывать. Так, ну что, давай дальше. Что там у нас по заданиям еще? Занятия по зелеварению. Погнали. Кстати, а как крафтить-то вот бульоны эти? Летающие верховые животные, метла, совиновая почта. Ну, это, в принципе, и так понятно. Странно, а как крафтится тогда? Таланты еще будут, коллекции. Ладно. А, блин, надо было, наверное, телепорт. Хотя там немного, 80 метров всего лишь. Зелье варенья. Кстати, так вот, наверное, сейчас и будет этот крафт и откроется. О.
Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
I saw an aura badge on Professor Sharp's desk. I bet he knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
Распоряжение. Мракоберческий центр. Там какая-то суета. Ну давай что-нибудь сварим. Ой-ой, что с кадрами-то?
As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Point for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
Талант, конечно, что это вдруг мне повезло. Так, рябиновый отварчик сделали.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a...
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. You remember me, don't you? Gareth Weasley.
Ah, yes. We met in the common room.
Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
Ладно, воровать не
I've enough
будем.
to worry about collecting the ingredients he wants me to get. I'm afraid I can't help you.
I understand. I'll sort something else out.
Remember, precision is key when brewing potions.
Так, взять ингредиенты. Это что такое? Яички.
Your potion stations organized and free of clutter. Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed.
Ставим для зельеварения.
And be thorough.
Сок молоком ли какого-то. А вот. Что он дает? Каменную кожу дает. Прикольно. 30 секунд варится. Забираем. Блин, жалко, я парочку бы таких сделал бы отварчиков.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah!
Get it!
Dragon Dog! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again.
Я понял. Видимо, если бы я ему помог с перьями, у него бы типа получилось, и мы бы получили очки. По ходу дела.
Glad you managed to stay on task. Not every class is so eventful. I saw Mr. Weasley speaking with you earlier. He can be quite persuasive. Glad you managed to resist. You've done well today. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. And you can keep that Fwooper feather. This time. That'll be all.
Перья все-таки подогнал мне.
Excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Так, получается, что теперь? Что у нас теперь? Все, можно к этому. О, экспеллиармус можно выучить, уклоняясь, используя кувырок. А где это делать-то? Профессор Гекат просит меня попрактиковаться, используя кувырок для уклонения. То так, она также хочет, чтобы мне удалось поразить несколько врагов с помощью инсилия. Мое руководство не сможет указывать путь для выполнения этой задачи, но сама карта все равно может оказаться. Ага. Так понимаю, у него здесь нету, да? Какого-то конкретного местоположения. Или есть? Ну да, это типа просто делай и молодец будешь, если сделаешь. Так, ну что, пойдем тогда к Нате, получается, да? Что-то у меня новенькое. Поражение от министерства и перо. Там есть телепорт где-нибудь? Нету. Ну да, придется пешочком туда. Ну ладно, давай пешочком. Пошаримся заодно где-нибудь по пути. Это он сундук светится. Так. Методом тыка пробуем.
Revelio.
Блин, непонятно пока что. Два вопросика сверху, один здесь. Или так и надо их поставить? Да нет, это было бы слишком легко. Блин, странно. Подсказок больше нигде нету, да?
Lumos.
Одиннадцать плюс 8, 19 и 2. Паук. Здесь есть паук. Паук есть. Теперь тут. Или может быть два вопросика означает, что сумма двух? Блин, 11 тоже никак 2 не даст. Ну, точнее, из 2 11 не сделаешь. Очень странная такая загадочка. Допустим, здесь в другую сторону посчитаем. Ну, 10 и... Так. И 6. Того 1. Ну, совы нету. Совы там нету.
Lumos. Revelio.
Странная загадка такая. Не пойму, как они считают их цифрами.
Revelio.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
Паук и гидра. Интересно. Перчаточки. Такие ничешные. Паук и гидра. Даже интересно, почему же так? Опа. Интересно. Шапка эпохи Возрождения, блин. Защиту дает, кстати. Ну да. Шапка зачет, конечно. Ее можно визуально скрыть? Это было бы хорошо. О, вот она на мне как бы. О, это круто. Замудохал его. Вообще зверюга какой-то. Блин, что вот эти фонтанчики?
Lumos. Levioso. Accio. Revelio.
Интересно, как с этими фонтанами взаимодействовать.
Nice to see you, my young friend.
Опа. Я нашел. Когда просто по лесу ведет меня. Да. Что на тапу у меня еще было? Защитное зелье. Невидимости. Понятненько. А, там еще, кстати, издавые тоже здесь. Давай-ка.
What are you up to now?
Огонек зажжем. Чтоб потом не бегать здесь везде. Прыгающие поганки. Что-то по-любому ядовитое из них делается. Блин, как же это долго это все происходит. У меня, кстати, здесь костер был. Какая-то фигура летающая. Тут что за вопрос? В доме, походу. Что, домик Хагрида, что ли? Подвал еще есть. Вот оно где. Мне ж как раз... Там что-то красное светится. Что ему не нравится? Может, его поджечь надо? Я же как раз недавно изучил поджигающий символ. Вот оно. Так, сундук есть. Еще шапка. И все, что ли? Как-то даже грустненько. А что там за вражина? Интересно, а чё она не нападает-то на меня? Погнали лутать тогда, чё. Ух ты. О, нифига, еще один костюм нашел. Прикольно. Убил минит какую-то штуковину, ничего толком не получил. Хотя вот какую-то штуку на 9 уровень получил. Шапку посерьезней. Если тут еще можно внешку применять от других, то это будет еще круче. Так. Там, я смотрю, сундуки есть. Может, сначала полазить, вдруг потом обратно надо будет. Сюда пока нельзя. Это торговец. А, вот сундук. И вот тут еще один. Тут прям много всего. Здравствуйте, ребятки.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most
Вот так вот.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Так рада тебя видеть. Шляпка. Так, единственное, только я бы не хотел ее носить. Вот так вот. Рукоятки новые. Вот это неплохая. Вот это, по-моему, больше идет ей. Плащ. 12, 11. О, как раз, кстати, гриффиндорский. Четко. Нельзя сделать, чтобы внешка была... А, ну да, можно, вот она. Это тоже неплохо смотрится. Вот это самая такая прикольненькая. Перчатки и так хорошо смотрятся. Так, наденем и скроем. Это тут такое есть еще. Так, ну шо? Пойдемте.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A Portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us, which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll, and Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili Land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair on their own, and the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
Будьте начеку.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going
Чё
on
за
here?
мора? Как насчет в магазик зайти посмотреть, что там есть? Я бы бульончиков прикупил.
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
Так, можно взглянуть на товары.
What can I help you with today?
Вот это я куплю.
Ah, yes, a wonderful choice.
А это что? Используют для увеличения урона от заклинаний, выпившего и действует в течение ограниченного времени. О, дорогое это какое, блин. Кстати, можно старые шмотки попродавать.
I'll have no trouble selling this. Thank you.
Так, ну тут я, получается, то, что на мне не надето, да, продаю. Надеюсь, визуал не уйдет из-за этого. Так. Для чего у нас прыгаешь, пиявочный сок? Он у меня и так есть. Сирующее зелье. Давай возьмем максимум, тогда одну хотя бы. Не, ну дорого, конечно, капец-то. Сколько денег, блин, надо.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Какие слабые. Капец. Тренировка с учениками тоже еще была.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Что ты смотри, а?
Potato! Explosive!
I'm not going anywhere with you.
Reducto!
Tell Rookwood to find me himself.
Dead body!
Leviosa.
Bear like next time. You having the knacker? Is that the best you got?
Incendio. Leviosa.
Please stop!
Reducto!
А что-то не понял. А, мне, наверное, надо ближе подходить, да, чтобы этим пробивать первым. Я понял, у него дистанция маленькая, все. Теперь я понял.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Теперь все понятно.
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Knockturn Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
Скучновато
you're
как-то.
so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis.
Гипофизис, давай.
Full of Mallowsweet.
Сюда, да, наверное.
It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vine disappeared!
What should I do now?
This is on Merlin's beard.
The flames make the pyre sink.
Где офта? Какой-то шар там или что?
What a day. I can hardly believe it.
Revelio. I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Это еще одна побочная штуковина появилась. Ты. Так, ну что, я думаю, на этом серийку закончим.
Sir Nicholas, our house